Highlighting the accomplishments of women over 50 is bringing well-deserved attention to those showing success can be achieved and maintained at any age. Notables include Patti LaBelle, Viola Davis, Claudine Gay, the first black president of Harvard University, Mae Jemison, the first black woman to travel the states, and so many more. For the full list, check out Forbes.com/50 over 50. I'm Bree Wood, along with Amber Payton, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network. Now here's Mike Moore with your Washington Roundup.
President Biden says he's practically declared a national climate emergency, though he's actually yet to make a formal declaration. In an interview with the Weather Channel, Biden was asked whether he was prepared to declare a climate emergency, in which he said it's been done. When pressed on whether he had formally made the declaration, Biden said, practically speaking, yes. Environmental advocates who have called for Biden to make the declaration say it would unlock far-reaching executive powers to address global warming. And now this, President Biden will host Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese at the White House this fall. The administration announced recently that the two leaders will meet over 4 days from October 23rd through the 26th. And that's your Washington Roundup. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
Area's BIN 910 is powered in partnership with Direct Relief and Chevy. Thank you for partnering with a purpose on the Black Information Network.
I'm Bill Black with another Bet You Didn't Know music fact. And now, my friends, let's spend some time talking about one of my favorite singers in the world, Miss Anita Baker.
Not supposed to cut the corner.
And now let's play a song from the Boomerang soundtrack. Now I know you're probably saying, Bill Black, what does Anita Baker have to do with the Boomerang soundtrack? I'll tell you. LA and Babyface did the Boomerang motion picture soundtrack. They
Rich
even
people,
submitted
the
songs
worst people
to
in the
Anita
world.
Baker. At the time, Anita declined the songs because she was pregnant and just couldn't do it. So she suggested, how about you let the girl on the demo record the song? Who was the girl on the demo? Tony Braxton. So we can thank Anita for giving us Tony. I'm Bill Black with another Bet You Didn't Know music fact on the Black Information Network.
I'm Doug Davis, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. CDC data shows suicide rates spiked in 2022, with more people dying from suicide in the U.S. than any other year on record. Nearly 50,000 people died from intentional self-harm last year. The NFL Network and NFL Red Zone channel will now be fans without a pay cable subscription. NFL Network will be available now as a base tier subscription that now costs about $7 a month. Meanwhile, NFL Red Zone will be added to a premium tier that will cost around $15 per month. In Florida, rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine is out of jail. Tekashi, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, was arrested by the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office last night for failure to show. Have a great Thursday, and that's the latest. I'm Doug Davis from the Black Information Network at BINnews.com.
I'm Terry McCready.
And I'm Kevin Brown on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Justice Clarence Thomas has enjoyed significant extravagance over the last 3 decades by gifts and generosity from his wealthy press. Now a new Republican report indicates a pattern of private plane excursions, skybox tickets, and luxury resort vacations. The latest investigation is proving the regularity of pricey wares to Thomas from GOP megadonor Harlan Crow and 3 other Republican billionaire contributors, including David Sokol, the former Berkshire Hathaway heir, late Blockbuster Waste Management executive H. Wayne Huizenga, and Paul Novelli, a former oil company CEO.
The number of new black directors at S&P 500 companies is receding, falling by about half this year. Levels are now closer to what we saw during the murder of George Floyd, which highlighted a lack of diversity in corporate boardrooms. Black directors made up 15% of newly appointed board members appointed by companies last year, down from 26% in 2022. Executive recruiter Spencer Stewart says representation of other non-white directors is about the same as a year ago, with Hispanic directors making up 9% of new appointments. The data shows blacks are about 12% of the U.S. population.
All right, well, an internal investigation into the 2022 detention of a Wall Street Journal reporter outside of a Chase Bank in Phoenix, Arizona, has determined the police officer violated department policy. of discipline for the misconduct. The probe was launched after Robertson submitted a complaint against the officers, but police did not find Zimmerman responsible for unlawful detention. Detention based on rape or excessive use of force, as the reporter claimed. I'm Mimi Brown on the Black Information Network.
The war in Sudan has been raging for nearly 4 months now, and morgues in the capital, Khartoum, are overflowing. Aid workers say thousands of corpses are decaying on streets. Doctors and relief organizations fear a looming cholera outbreak. Save the Children is reporting bodies in the morgues are also decomposing as extensive power outages have left them without refrigeration. More than 1,000 people have been killed, at least 12,000 injured in violent clashes between the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces as of last month, and the numbers are expected to climb.
The Amazon nations and the presidents of the Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and a representative of Indonesia, as well as leaders from France, gathering in Brazil for the last day of the Amazon Cooperation Organization Summit. The mission is to curate a common course for preservation of the ecologically diverse regions that are critical in addressing the climate crisis. The 8 nations, including Colombia, Guyana, and Venezuela, are members of the ACPO and have expressed optimism in galvanizing a major voice in global environment talks ahead of the COP28 climate conference. I'm Terry McCready, along with Kevin Brown on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
This is Scott and Beyond for Practical Parenting. These are challenging times. It's difficult to manage emotions and feelings in light of what's happened in Minneapolis, Atlanta, Louisville, and so many other places. But how are your kids handling these things?
Psychologist Dr. Nikisha Hammond has some tips for Black parents to manage racism at home. We have continued conversations with different
so you can be the most supportive parent possible. Race-related stress will affect you and affect your relationships with your children. This is Scott and Dion on the Black Information Network.
This is America's Black Voice.
The Black Information Network. The Bay Area's BIN 910.
I'm Natasha Williams on your home for 24/7 News, San Francisco's BIN 910. Yahoo News is reporting a strong majority of Black California voters believe that the legislature is responsible to provide more funding in schools for the lower performing students, according to a survey released Tuesday by the Black in School Coalition. The fact is that 84% of those surveyed want education funding to target low performing students in California speaks volumes, and we need to see action from the legislature, said Adande Mack, Senior Director of Education at Children Now, in a statement. Applecart polled more than 11,000 Black California voters on education and found that 71% believe that allocating additional money based on student performance would improve education for Black students, while 93% said chronic absenteeism is an urgent problem for California schools to address. And investigators are looking into an incident where racial slurs were found scrawled on a business in Fairfield. Solano County Sheriff's officials say someone used red paint to write the slurs and draw swastikas on the walls of Thompson's Corner Saloon. The hateful messaging was found Tuesday. Deputies say they hope surveillance video footage from the area will help them identify a suspect in the case.
You did the stare and drive on you, didn't you? He got that from me.
What's his deal?
I got a problem with authority.
That's African-American actor Tyrese Gibson, and he's taking Home Depot to court over an incident of alleged racial profiling in a California store. The Fast and Furious actor has filed a lawsuit against Home Depot for civil rights violations. He says he and 2 of his associates were victims of racial profiling by a cashier and a manager at the Home Depot in West Hills back in February. In the lawsuit, Gibson says the cashier refused to allow his friends to pay for the items at the store with Gibson's credit card and then continued to obstruct the purchase when Gibson came back inside. The actor says the manager also caused problems for the group before the cashier finally allowed the purchase to take place.
Gibson says the actions of both the cashier and the manager were racially motivated, and he's seeking $1 million in the lawsuit. Representatives from Home Depot have not commented on the lawsuit. And in other news, a new walking tour claims to show people the worst of San Francisco. The Downtown Dew Loop walking tour is set for August 26th and is already sold out according to organizers. The $30 tour will start at City Hall and will go through Mid-Market Street, the Tenderloin area, and Union Square. Tour officials say those who participate will view the open-air drug markets, the abandoned tech offices, and the deserted department stores. And that's a look at what's going on around the Bay Area. For more on these stories and international, national, state, and local news affecting the Black community, listen to the Black Information Network on the iHeartRadio app or log on to BINnews.com. On social media, follow the BIN on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Black Information Network, and on Twitter, now X, at BlackInfoNet. I'm Natasha Williams on your home for 24/7 News, San Francisco's BIN 910.
Looking for ways to help propel human potential? For over 50 years, SEO has been an innovator in youth education, mentorship, and positive peer pressure. Tap into and support the potential of newfound greatness at SEO-USA.org.
The biggest Black news every 30 minutes.
The Black Information Network, the Bay Area's BIN 910.
Born in 1891 and raised in Eatonville, Florida, Zora Neale Hurston is considered by many to be one of the foremost female writers of the 20th century. In 1918, Hurston began attending Howard University, where she co-founded the student paper The Hilltop. A scholarship to Barnard College of Columbia University followed. She studied anthropology, ethnography, and played a major role in the Harlem Renaissance. In the late 1920s, she returned to the South to document the African-Caribbean culture and history. The research would inform her novels, short stories, and plays. Her critically acclaimed literary anthology Mules and Men would be released in 1935. Criticized by contemporaries for her use of dialect and what they saw as a perpetuation of stereotypes, critics would later praise her use of idiomatic speech. The enigmatic Hurston also opposed integration. Largely ignored by the mainstream literary world of her time, Zora Neale Hurston was underpaid, remaining in debt and poverty until her passing in 1960. But her work continues to influence writers around the world, and that's a fact. I'm Weston Tishow for the Black Information Network.
Got a story or just want to leave us some feedback? Call the Black Information Network hotline at 855-500-9BIN.
If it matters to the Black community, a partial evacuation ordered by the United States of its embassy in Niger.
It's on the Black Information Network.
Birmingham will dedicate a week during the month of September to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the bombing.
24/7 news and analysis.
The Vice President said she'll not debate the fact there were no redeeming qualities of slavery you'll only get here.
The Bay Area's BIN 910 and on the iHeartRadio app. A special thank you to Sony,
A proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
On November 3rd, 1929, the All-Negro Hour premiered on WSBC in Chicago. This was the first radio program to feature Black performers exclusively. The program, hosted by former vaudeville performer Jack Cooper, featured music, comedy, and serial dramas. Beyond hosting notable musicians of the time, it also gave voice to comedies that didn't rely on stereotypes so prevalent on other shows of the era. The All-Negro Hour went off the air in 1935, but Cooper continued to host and produce Black-oriented programming for WSBC and other radio stations in Chicago. One such program was Search for Missing Persons, a series that reunited Black migrants from the South with lost friends and relatives. This success, along with the general trend toward expansion in the radio industry, led to a rise of Black-oriented radio stations following World War II. And that's a fact. I'm Frankie Dersell on the Black Information Network.
The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed in this commentary are those of the author and do not necessarily
fairly represent those of BIN and its founding partners and employees.
I'm James C. Harris. I have something to say. On October the 7th, 1893, a Chicago Evening Post journalist introduced his readers to the character of Mr. Dooley. Mr. Dooley was a fictional 19th century Irish bartender. Mr. Dooley is best known for his quote on the roll of newspapers. The job of the newspaper, said the sage, is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable. In other words, in present-day speak, the job of the media is to make the people in power uncomfortable under their gaze. Be the check to balance their power, and speak truth to power on behalf of those who are afflicted, the downtrodden, the marginalized, the 99% of the U.S. that can't get the sweetheart deal members of the club can. I'm talking about us. The American Press Institute says the purpose of journalism is to, quote, keep us informed of the changing events, issues, and characters in the world outside. Though it may be interesting or even entertaining, the foremost value of news is as a utility to empower the informed, to provide citizens with the information they need to make the best possible decisions about their lives, their communities, their societies, and their government. And it is the last part that might explain why the Biden White House has purged over 30% of the people allowed press passes. Of that 30%, 0 are members of the mainstream, or more accurately, the legacy news outlets. According to the Daily Signal, over the past 3 months, the number of reporters with access to the White House dropped by 31%. There are now 442 fewer reporters with a coveted hard pass, the result of new rules announced in May that took effect Tuesday. So, now the public has nearly 1,000 fewer eyes on our government and its shady dealing. How convenient. I'm James C. Harris from the Black Information Network. You can follow me on Instagram at James C. Harris.
Black News shooting every 30 minutes on the Black Information Network.
Bay Area, BIN 910. I'm Doug Davis, and here's what's trending. If you're trying to avoid COVID, researchers say keep your fingers out of your nose. Researchers found COVID rates were 17% higher in people who pick their nose. That's what's trending on the Black Information Network. Sports on the Black Information Network.
In college sports, Ohio State will be looking for a new athletic director after this season. Current AD Gene Smith announced he'll retire after the 2023-24 academic year. Smith, who is black, took over the Buckeyes athletic director role in 2005 and is the third longest-serving AD in school history. Smith told the media, "I have always believed that a leader seeks to be the right person at the right time in the life of the institution. I believe that July 2024 is the right time to welcome new leadership." Ohio State has won 32 teams and 117 individual national championships under Smith's leadership. In the NFL, a free agent running back is leaving his latest destination without a deal. ESPN reports Kareem Hunt met with the Indianapolis Colts, but the side failed to come to terms on a contract. The news comes one day after Hunt left a visit with the New Orleans Saints without an agreement. The Colts reached out to the running back and reportedly offered more money. The tailback is coming off 4 seasons with the Cleveland Browns and rushed for 468 yards last year. The Pro Bowler was originally selected by the Kansas City Chiefs in the 3rd round of the 2017 NFL Draft. And in the NBA, Anthony Edwards is being punished for his actions following the Timberwolves' elimination from the playoffs. The NBA has fined Edwards $50,000 for swinging a folding chair that struck 2 bystanders following Game 5 against the Denver Nuggets at Ball Arena. The ruling came 4 months after the incident following a criminal investigation. Sports at 14 and 44 minutes past each hour. I'm Morgan Wood on the Black Information Network. A special thank you to Sony,
A proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
iHeartRadio goes one-on-one with John Legend to find out which artist in music today inspires him most.
Well, I'm a big fan of Frank Ocean's album, Channel Orange. I think it's a beautiful album, and it was inspiring as an artist to see someone with that level of creativity and virtuosity when it comes to his lyrics and his writing ability. I just felt like that was an inspiring album for me. It's just exciting to see him blossom as an artist.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more of John Legend and all your favorite artists.
Looking for ways to help propel human potential? For over 50 years, SEO has been an innovator in youth education, mentorship, and positive peer pressure. Tap into and support the potential of newfound greatness at SEO-USA.org.
Because news can happen anywhere, anytime. The Black Information Network hotline is available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at
Significant news on the Black Information Network.
This side.
No more concerts will be held at an ancient Italian stadium after a Travis Scott concert was shut down. Romans reportedly flooded the fire department with concerned calls about a possible earthquake. But that shaking was actually coming from dancing at Rome's Circus Maximus when Kanye made a surprise appearance on stage. The director of the Coliseum Archaeological Park told CNN that she's calling for no more concerts at the venue other than operas and ballets, saying the Circus Maximus is a monument, not a concert hall. This also follows Scott's 2021 Astroworld debacle in Texas when 10 people died at his show after people rushing the gates ended in dangerous overcrowding. Elsewhere in entertainment news, actress Jada Pinkett Smith is updating us on her hair journey battling alopecia. In a recent post on Instagram,